Welcome back to the shadows that run alongside our car. In this episode, we're going to take a look at Dustin. Oh yes, last time we went with this Sheila over here, but this one we're gonna play through him and see his side of the story. That's gonna be interesting. I'm going to try to remember the same voices as I did last time, so bear with me if they're different. Gun it. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. The world outside the window passes us by, an abstract, like the whole world's giving up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves out a moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's Shelby. That's her name. Whoopsie. I wanted to call her Sheila, so I did. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shelby. Name's Dustin. Okay. I don't know why that made me giggle, but it did. Thanks. Really, thanks. It's just what I wanted to hear. Thanks. Anyway. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond the occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before, everything happened? Oh. Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that. Been the truth! I was moving, cross country, and everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. I guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it wouldn't hurt to look, though. She's fiddling with the dial. Pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often, the distortions give the illusion of an actual song, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though. Hang on a sec, go back down. I think I actually heard something. Noise phases in and out, then as something comes into auditory focus. Is that mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over static and sick fanfare. The man's voice wails soundfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Shelby's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who in the hell is out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance of it almost is comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from the hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop. 'Cause why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just the ghosts on the waves after all. And the Undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think a zombie eating listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. Oh, pardon me. So, what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40s, that sort of thing. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I never actually heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but... well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound, though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounded like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. What if she'd even been to school? That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder to the wheel. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure of an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, Wailing Man. Now it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any left at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do? Or what did you do before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. Wake up, shower, go to work, have lunch, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, watch TV, and then pass out. And the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes up the pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. Ah. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really, it sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to be a pretty dark place. It got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from a life. I guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows, but I've noticed. She's been pressing at her gut a lot. I wonder if she's alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. You probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Still feeling nauseous? Oh, yeah. It's gotten a little bit better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? No, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, I'd call it suspicious that there was only one single tank's worth left. Not much that we can do about it, though. Onward it is, then. Do you ever wonder? Like, why us? How did we make it this far? Is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Didn't I used to? Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stopped to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here. That's what matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and the why is just a garnish of the salad. You know, I didn't believe that at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then... Listen. You don't gotta answer me, but if you don't want to. Your old man. What happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so is my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I want to puke. Hey. Please don't say things like that, Shelby. One of us has to keep this up. Do the thing! I slide my right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting on her leg, near the center console, so I reach over. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall, and I think I hear her sigh. Wow. Her skin is really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more about medical shit right now. Actually, if she had a fever, she'd be hotter. Chill like this can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard, losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It happened all so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone still out there. I wonder if they're just stuck out here like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. If the car's set right, it's now nearing 1 in the morning. The road is dead as it ever was, but it somehow feels even emptier. More sinister. Like all of the shadows behind us are teaming up into a hungering mass, just waiting to swallow us whole. My eyes are getting heavier. We can't stop now, though. We still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey, Dustin? There's something I need to tell you. She puts her hand to her stomach again. Latent instinct tells me not to take my eyes off the road, but I do anyway to look at her. She looks really bad, worse than I've ever seen. A couple of times she opens and shuts her mouth. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God damn it, I should have known it. I've heard so much unreliable crap about the symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But just keep calm, alright? We don't even know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. Not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. Fuck it all. I thought I was keeping it together. Don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my eyes are burning. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in the car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Psh, retail? Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. I try, but I can't muster up the will to laugh. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road for a while. What's up? What is a rolled? What is a rolled mouth? Really? Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens?
Of course. And hey, I'll be somewhere down the road. Better somewhere down the road, right? Better than back there at any rate.
Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Atlantis and ABBA.
If there is, or even was a station like that out there, I'd love to hear it. Hell, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. This life's too short not just to do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't a time to be waxing on that. I don't know how much longer this tank's gonna get us. No. Ain't much to do now, but until we can't go anymore. The road is long, and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. His side was super cute. No, I just wanted to pinch his cheeks. I'm younger than Shelby over there. Whew. Anyway, that was The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. I was actually expecting this to be like horror filled and like things running alongside the car and actual like shadows and monsters and stuff, but this is actually a lot better in my opinion, at least than what I was thinking. Because I don't know about you, but I am a real sucker for stuff like this, and I really connect with Shelby. On a moral level. You know. I'm not really a drifter. I can't really connect with Dustin. And, dude, my emotions are all over the place, let me tell you that. But all in all, I really like how the characters were written, and just to think, this was a staff of 3 people. Oh my god. I wish I could do something this great. Well, I think that's all for now. This was, once again, The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. I hope that you all have a great day, or a great night, and the rest of the week too. Bye everyone!